Before we get this video started, I'd like to shout out all the people that support my channel through various forms of social media and Patreon. I would also like to give special thanks to Native American Atheist for supporting my channel and making contributions that make videos like this possible. He has a wonderful Instagram page and I think you guys should go check it out.
Marie Curie, née Maria Sklodowska, was born in Warsaw, Poland on November 7, 1867. She abandoned her family's Roman Catholicism to become an agnostic as a teenager and received a general education in local schools and some scientific training from her father. In 1891, she went to Paris to continue her studies at the Sorbonne, where she obtained licentiateships in physics and the mathematical sciences. She met Pierre Curie, professor in the School of Physics, in 1894, and in the following year, they were married. Marie broke many barriers for her sex, becoming the first European woman to earn a science doctorate. She is most notable for the discovery of polonium, radium, and for coining the term radioactive. Together with her husband, she was awarded half of the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1903 for their study into the spontaneous radiation discovered by Becquerel, who was awarded the other half of the prize. In 1906, her husband Pierre was tragically run over and killed. Marie took over his professorship of general physics, winning another first for women. When she won the 1911 Nobel Prize for Chemistry, she was the first person, male or female, to have received 2 Nobel Prizes. Despite the impressive feat of being the first person to ever win 2 Nobel Prizes, she was barred as a woman from the Academy of Sciences, which was an all-male organization. Marie continued on to become the director of the Curie Laboratory in the Radium Institute of the University of Paris in 1914. The importance of Curie's work is reflected in the numerous awards bestowed on her. She received many honorary science, medicine, and law degrees and honorary memberships of learned societies throughout the world. In addition to the 2 Nobel Prizes, she also received, jointly with her husband, the Davy Medal of the Royal Society in 1903, and in 1921, President Harding of the United States, on behalf of the women of America, presented her with 1 gram of radium in recognition of her service to science. In August 1922, Marie Curie became a member of the newly created International Commission for Intellectual Cooperation of the League of Nations. In 1924, she penned What Do I Read Next?, a memoir of Pierre Curie. In the memoir, she stated, "Pierre belonged to no religion, and I did not practice any." Throughout her life, Marie actively promoted the use of radium to alleviate suffering, and during World War I, assisted by her daughter Irene, she personally devoted herself to this remedial work. She spent much of the remainder of her life pursuing her humanitarian goal of easing human suffering. Due to repeated and long-term exposure to radiation, Marie died in 1934, at the age of 67 of leukemia. She became the first woman to be interred at the Pantheon on her own merits. In her final moments, Marie worked on a book, Radioactivity, which was published after her death. The following year, Curie's oldest daughter, Irene, with her husband, Frederic Joliot-Curie, was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics for work in artificial radioactivity. Eve Curie, in her memoir of her mother, Madame Curie, described all of her family members as rationalists. Albert Einstein once said, "Marie Curie is, of all celebrated beings, the only one whom fame has not corrupted." Let us never forget those who sacrificed it all to make the world a better place, not for a posthumous reward, but for the sake of being good.
I'd like to give a special shout out to all my supporters over at patreon.com/reason. If you have a burning question that you'd like me to do a video on, you can send a donation to aolistatheist@gmail.com. I hope that you all have a great day, and may reason forever outweigh religious stupidity. Peace.